Okay, students, today we are going to see about how the function will return the multiple arguments. Yesterday we have seen the topic. Let me conclude the session. Okay, how the function is returning multiple arguments. While it is returning multiple arguments, in which form it is returning. Okay, the two things we are going to see. Okay, let me write on simple functions for that. Okay. Okay, now you have to say you will write a basic function. For example, I'm just writing def. Function name I'm just giving sample. Sample is a function name, so it will receive three parameters. So I'm just giving the three values: a comma b comma b comma c. Okay, so these are all the values I'm just giving. So this line is called as what? First line is called as what?
Function header, sir.
Very good. Function header. 1 minute. Yes, function header. So I'm just receiving a equal to, last class we done. So we are manipulating certain things on over the data. So a, b, c values are we are receiving from the main function. So we are going to do some manipulate. So a equal to a into or a into 6 is giving. B, we will do it. B plus equal to 5, and then c, that is I'm just doing minus 1 equal to 1. Okay, so I'm doing some basic manipulation, returning the value. Return a comma comma c. Okay, a comma b comma c. This is a statement which allows the function to return multiple values to the call statement. Okay, let me go for the main function. So main function, I'm just receiving the a value. For merely I'm just giving, instead of input statement, I'm writing like that, a comma, or else I'm using another variable for better clarity. X comma y comma z equal to 4 comma 5 comma 6. Okay, then I'm making the call statement. Can you say how to make a call statement for this function sample?
Variable
Can
is equal
anyone?
to
Okay, so I'm just giving a variable r. I'm using r equal to
sample.
yes,
Sample of XYZ.
yes, sample of x y z. What type of argument this is? X y z is
Positional argument, sir.
Positional argument.
very nicely you said. So x y z is position argument. After that, I'm printing the r, because the result is stored in R. Okay, so now you can know that is XYZ. We are passing the value 4 comma 5 comma 6. Then what it will be passed to a comma b comma c. What will be the a value? The parameter
4, sir.
4.
A, B.
Value 5, c value 6. Okay. Then we are doing some manipulation that a equal to a into 6. A value multiply with 6, that will be stored in a itself. And b plus equal to 5. B value we are adding 5, then again the added value will be stored in b itself, and c equal to we are minus reducing 1, subtracting 1, and that value will be stored in c itself. Then the function returning in the fifth line, you can see return a comma b comma c. So the function returning three values, that is multiple values. Okay, still the last function, last classes we have seen how this function is returning a single value. In Python only it is possible, this facility is there. The function will return multiple values to the call statement, that is a comma b comma c. Okay, so here you can check the seventh line. R is a variable ready to receive the values which is what is it, but returned by the function. Okay, the function returning a b c. So these values are ready to receive by the variable r. So this thing you want to note one thing, how the function return multiple values means. Definitely the function will return multiple values in the form of tuple. Okay, so it is immutable, that also you know it. Okay, you should know it. Okay, so r is a data type of tuple after receive the values. Okay, so I'm just printing the r, you can come to know it.
24 times 5.
Yes, so it will be in the form of what? Tuple. Can you able to see it is in the parenthesis? This till that only we have seen in the last class. Okay, so now you understand it will be received in the form of tuple. If you are assigning a single variable, now we are going to see how to unpack the tuple whenever we are getting the value. Let me go to the program. You can see here I am using same a comma b comma c. equal to sample of x comma y comma z. Do you know? Can you remember the topic which we taught in the unpacking the tuple? What is the rule for unpacking a tuple?
Assign each to one variable.
Number of variables should be equal to number of elements in the tuple. So for example, x, y, z, the function is returning the function sample returning three values, that is x comma y comma z. So three values, sorry, a comma b comma c, three values it is returning. So here three variables are ready to receive. In the seventh line, three variables are ready to receive the values. That is a comma. Here also the same value variable we are using, or else we can use a1, b1, whatever variable. There is no problem with it. Okay. So three variables we are assigning in order to get the value which is returned by the function sample. Then afterwards we are asking to print a comma b comma c. It is not in the form of tuple. It is in the form of individual variable. I will just run this program. You can come to know. Could you understand the eighth line? Hello? Can you understand the eighth line?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just execute means a value, b value, c value will be printed, but it is in the is it in the form of tuple?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
The normal variable. Okay. Before we are
Sir.
assigning one value means it will return in the form of tuple. If you are assigning the equal number of variables for the returning the values means, then it will be in the form of variable. Yes, please. Yes.
Sir, but where 24 comma, where is comma between them, sir?
No, comma will not print. No, we are asking to print the value only. You know, print of a comma b comma c
Okay,
means
sir.
a value, b value, c value only. No, it is
Yes,
not
sir.
in double quotes. No. Could you understood?
Yes, sir. But if in the print statement A slash n, B slash n means it will print line by line, sir.
Of course, yes. A comma down double quotes or single quotes slash n, then comma b, then slash n, like that. If we give means it will print in each line, separate line. A is one be it will be in one line, and b value will be printed in second line, and the c value will be the third line. Can you understand now how the program will return?
Yes,
Yes, how the function is returning a multiple value. Here, how the call statement will receive the value. If we are assigning one variable in order to receive multiple values means it will receive, but in the form of what? Yes. Yes, it will receive in the form of tuple. Okay. But if we are assigning, you can see the sixth line, if you are assigning the equal number of variables, it is equal to the function returning value. For example, function returns three values. In the sixth line, we are assigning three variables. So each value will be stored in the respective variables. Then it will be stored in the normal variable data type. Okay, that is what type it is. It will be stored. If it is number, it will return means integer or float, whatever data type. Okay. But if we are assigning a single variable means it will be stored in the form of tuple. That is the concept. Two concepts. Okay, could you understood? Let you go to the next slide.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next we are going to see one important topic, that is the scope of an variable. Okay, before that I will share this slide. Before that, one more topic is there. Let me see some example program, then you can understand. You can see there is unpack a tuple. Let me see this, and you can see this example program. One more example program. N1, N2, N3. Three variables. We got the three number, and it is we are assigning new num. New num is a variable. It receives the three values in the form of tuple. You can see 20, 30, 40. That is we are after the add 10 is the function name. It is returning the three values. You can see the expression also, in the way of expression also we can return the values x plus 10, comma y plus 10 plus z plus 10, like that. Were you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Able to see.
Okay, this is the output. Okay, then you can see the next one, same function, but we are assigning the three individual variables, n1 comma n2 comma n3 equal to, we are making the call statement. Add 10 is the function name, n1 comma n2 comma n3. So we are asking to print in the separate line, in the different print statement we are using. Okay, so it will be printed in the separate line. Could you understand this concept?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me go to the next topic, that is composition. Composition means instead of writing a 2 or 3 lines, we are composing into a single line. We are merging into the single line, or we are shortening the code. This is called composition. Okay. Let me see an example. You can better understand. You can see the max. They give an example. Max of what is the thing? A plus B comma C plus A. That is we are at multiple arrangement. Or else you can see in the red line, you can understand easily on function. Name dot replace. Replace is one of the function in the string. Okay. The string, for example, name equal to Vikram. Okay, but we need to change the letter M. Instead of M, we need NT. Okay, Vikrant. Okay, we need that way that we need to make the change. Dot upper function. We are writing instead of 2 statements, we need to make it. First one replace, and second line we need to write the upper function. And instead of we are writing a single line itself. That is called composition of statements. Could you able to understand this concept? Composition of statements. That is merging the two statements or 2 or more statements into a single line. That is called composition. We understood?
Sir, these examples are not clear, sir. You show on own example.
Yeah. We will see the same example. I will show the screen. Okay, let me it's a normal program only, not a function. For example, we are giving an A equal to, we are giving our computer, that is, okay. So this is the word. Okay. So first I want to do the 2 operations. One is instead of C, I want to change another word. Let it be Q. Okay, or else computer, COM, instead of C, letter C, I want to change the letter. So one thing is their replace function. So how I can make it means I will do like that. You can see A dot replace of A is a string name. That's why I'm using replace of. What is the syntax means? Old that is the old letter. That is which one we need to find, and comma replaceable letter. Okay. For example, here I'm giving C. That is a letter which instead of C, I want to change one more thing that I'm just giving. I want to change into Q. Okay, just now afterwards I'm just printing this statement. This is the first line. After this, you can see instead of computer, Q will be, instead of C, Q will be occupied. Can you see the output?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is okay. So this is the output you will get. Okay, this is one statement. I will write the second statement also for your better understanding. Then I want to change everything into the capital letter. Okay. So what is the thing? Which function is used to change everything into capital letter?
Upper function.
Yes. Now you know that A dot, or else I'm just printing. Print of
Print A dot upper.
Yes, upper function. So this is the 2 statement I have to make. Could you understand? In order to replace a letter, in order to make the entire string to be in capital letter. Okay, can you understand this one? So I want to write 2 statements, second statement as well as third statement. This one, so far we have learned, we have done like that only. Am I right?
Sir.
Did we catch the point? But instead of, we can use the composition function. That is, composition is one of the method to write. It is not anything. It's not a new type. There is no syntax for that. But what is the thing? We are merging the two statement into a single statement. Okay. Sometimes you may ask, sir, if I want to remove the 2 method, pop method and all, if you want to remove the two elements from the list means, then you can write the two times the statement when you execute. Okay. Likewise here, instead of a single thing, you can come to know that upper function. Instead of third line, I'm writing here itself. I'm now making the third line to be a syntax. I'm sorry, command line. So let me see the output. you can see it will come. First it will replace the letter, then it will compare the letter also. Sorry, convert the letter also into the uppercase. First it replaced. Instead of the Q will be replaced. And second, the upper function, it will converting all the small letter into capital letter. This is called composition of, there is a composition statement. So it's composing the two or more lines. You understood this?
Yes,
Whatever
sir.
small example also fine. That is I'm just why I'm using this means using the function I'm using. Okay, if you want to print, very simple. If you want to add the x, y, z, three values are there. Okay, you want to update this value, x value print. Last example we have seen, instead of three print statement, x comma y comma z, if you print means all the statement will be print in one line. Or else by using, last time you said no Gautam, slash n if you use means instead of three print statement, we can print in the single line itself. Could you understand what I am saying?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yes, that's why. Just it's merging the statement, avoiding the writing code. Okay, instead of writing two or three lines, we are writing a single line itself. That is called composition. Okay, it's not a big thing. It's basic. Let me go to the example program. Let me go to the important concept also. Scope of variable. There is variable scope. There are two type of scopes are there. One is local scope. Another one is global scope. Okay, what are the two types? Can you say?
Local variable, global variable.
Yes, local variable and global variable. What is local variable means? From the name itself, you can understand the limitation or the scope or the lifetime of the variable is certain extent only. That is local. Okay. Global means entire program. Entire program we can use the variable. That type of variables are called as global variable. Okay. So that is the two things. Let me see one example. Global variable means which is not defined inside the function. A variable which is not defined inside a function is called as global variable. Generally, the global variable we may write in the top of the program. Okay. And local variable means it is a particular variable or temporary variable we can use inside the function only. That type of variables are called as local variable. Let me see one example program, you can understand, or else you can see this slide. Okay. Here, you can see this example. We are getting the L and B. So L and B are global variable. Okay, global variable means the L variable and B variable are defined outside the function. It is not inside the function, it is outside the function. Okay, this is called global variable. Then AR is a variable to receive area is a function, L comma B is we are
A
passing
is
the
local variable.
which one?
A.
That's why coming to tell. You can see the third line. Area we are making the call statement. Let you go to the first line, function definition. Area equal to length into breadth. Okay, then A equal to length into breadth. A is a local variable because A is defined where. We are using the where A at where
Inside
it
the
is first
function.
inside
Outside
the
the function.
A is where it is we are using outside the function. Inside the function only no. Second
Yes,
line
sir,
in
yes,
the
sir.
program. Definition, function definition I'm talking. Okay. So A is the local variable. Why it is called local variable? The variable which is used, which we are used inside the function. Any variable which we are using inside the block or inside the compound statement or inside a function, this is called as local variable. Especially we can easily define in a function. Okay. So A is a local variable and this L and B are called global variable. Okay. Okay, sir, what is the use? If you are asking me, it's very simple. We can use L value and B value inside the function because it is global. We can access anywhere in the program, any part of the program, we can access the global variable. If suppose I want to use the A, okay, the variable A in main program, is it possible? No, it
You
is
need
not
to make
possible because
global and use.
yes, because A is a local variable inside the
Sir.
function only use. Yes, please.
Sir, parameters are local variable and arguments are
Exactly.
global variable,
Exactly.
we can say.
Exactly. Correct. Parameters. Actually, parameter we can use inside the function only. Outside, if you are asking to print the length, breadth means it won't print because it will show error. Okay, good. Exactly understood this one. Let you go one more example. You can see this. Okay, or else I will go to the practice session. Okay, now you can understand. Here, value is a variable. It contains what value? Come to the main program.
Local variable.
No. Come to the main program.
600.
Value equal to
600.
600. Very good. Print value. We ask you to print value. What will print?
600, sir.
600 will be
600.
printed.
Then what is the third line? What is the third line?
They're calling the function check.
Yes, function call statement. Function name is
Check.
check. How many arguments we are passing?
No arguments.
None. We
No
didn't pass
argument.
any argument. Okay,
Void
good.
function.
So, oh, it is not like, of course, the void function doesn't return anything also. Correct. So we are calling the function. A void function is whether the function doesn't return means then only it is called void function. It is not based on the argument passing. Okay. So we are calling the function. You can see, you go to the definition. Definition, that is def check function, value equal to 100. Okay. Now print value. What is the value?
600 only, sir.
100 only will print.
No,
Did you
sir.
understood? Yes. How does 600?
Sir,
Yes, I
while
will tell you.
writing check, it will print 100, sir. After that, print value means it will print 600 only, sir.
No. First it will, after the value, first print statement in the main program is there, no. It will print 600, right? Then afterwards we are calling the function, check function, in the third line of
Sir,
the
can
main
you write
program.
this in program code?
I will tell it. Yes, I will tell it. Can you see this? Can you tell that? I will go to the program now. For example, okay, now I'm just giving a equal to 10. I'm just giving. This is what type of variable? Global variable. Because I didn't define inside any function. I mentioned I defined in the outside of function. That is main program I defined. A equal to 10. I'm asking to print a. Okay. So a value will be print. After that, I'm just printing another one. Scope is the function name I'm just giving. Okay. So now in the first line, I'm defining the scope. Def scope of here is the empty statement only. Now I'm just printing a equal to, I'm just giving a equal to 20. Here, what is the a value in second line? What type of variable this is?
Local variable.
Local variable.
Local variable. Now I am asking to print same thing only in the example we have seen. I am asking to print the a. Okay. Then afterwards, I am printing the
Sir,
again in the main program a. Yes, please.
sir, in third line print A will come or return A will come, sir.
No, it function doesn't return anything. No, it's a void function.
Okay.
No. So for your bundle, oh. So I'm just giving. So the main function start from the fifth line onwards. So a equal to 10. We ask you to print a, 10 will be get printed. Then afterwards, what we are making, we are calling the function scope function. So function definition will be referred a equal to 20. That a is different. Inside the function, what is a value means 20. Can you understand this one? According to the function, what is a means? A is 20. So we ask you to print a, 20 will be get printed. After that eighth line, the function will completed. In seventh line itself, complete with call statement is made, function will be completed, and eighth line will be go to the interpreter will take the eighth line means print a. Again we ask you to print a. According to eighth line, which is a, which is defined in the fifth line, that is that a only will print. That is 10 only will print. Yes, please ask.
Sir, actually fifth and sixth line is a general program. Print something. The main program deals with the definition is 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 only, no, sir.
I didn't catch your point, please.
Sir, first line, second line, third line, seventh line, eighth line. These are related to one set, and fifth line, sixth line is another set.
No, not like that. Not like that. I will execute this program. You can understand. What will be the output means 10, 20, 10 will be the output. Can you see this?
Yes, sir. Same only. Yes, sir.
That only you also said, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you understood this concept. See, what you ask the function, it is only second and third line only. That is first 1, 2, 3 line only in the function. That A will refer. Inside the function, what is A according to the function means 20. Outside 8th line, we ask you to print the A. Now, what is the A value? 20 or
Global
10?
value.
Global value, very exactly. If you are accessing, very simple concept, if you are accessing a variable inside your function means local value will be taken. Okay. If you are accessing a value in the main program means global value will be taken. Can you understand this one? Could you understood
Sir,
this?
how 10, 20, another 10 is why printed, sir?
We asked you to print at 8th line. Print A, no. For your better understanding, first print statement will print the 10, as that is mentioned in the 6th line. Okay. 7th line we are calling the function. That function will print which is inside defined inside the function. A value is 20. No, that's why it is printing 20. After that, why I am making this means now you should not confuse. A value is 20. After that, if you are printing means what will print? Whether 20 will print or 10 will print, you should not get confused. No.
Sir, understood,
Eighth
sir.
line, yes, 8th line we are asking again to print the A according to 8th line, which is A, which is defined in the 5th line.
10.
Yes, that is 10. A value will be 10. That's why it's printing. Could you understand this one?
Yes, sir, understood, sir.
Okay, good. Now, one more concept. Sir, I want to access this A. Very simple. I am just doing. Now, in the print statement, I will ask the question. Now, what will be the output? Can you say?
10 only, sir.
Triple 10, sir.
Triple 10.
Triple
So,
10.
yes. So, what is the thing? We ask you to print the first 5th line. 5th line A will print means 10 will print. Then 6th line, we are calling on function. Inside, we ask you to print. Inside the function, we
Print
ask you
A.
to print A. So, print A means it will access what? Global A. There is global A which is defined in the 4th line. Okay. So, that value will be get printed. Then afterwards, we are asking to print A, the 7th line. So, that is also 10. As you said, 10, 10, 10 will be get printed. Should you understood this global local concept?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then for example, you want to do some modification on over the 10 global variable. Okay, how to access inside the function? Let me go type the program, you can understand. Here, global is the one keyword in order to make modification. For example, I will tell that with the error I will show, then you can understand better. A equal to, I'm giving A equal to, that is I'm just doing some addition. Okay, A plus 5. Okay, now what will be the value? What will be the output?
10, 15, 10.
10, 15, 10. Is it? I will show that you will understood this concept. It will show the error because you can see the error clearly. Unbounded local error, local variable A reference before assignment. Definitely it will show error because according to function, A is what?
Global variable.
Local variable.
We are asking, we can use the global variable inside the function, but we
We are
cannot
changing the
make
global
any
value.
changes. Yes, exactly. We cannot change, no, because it is not related to the function. Correct. If you want to make any changes in the global variable means, then you can do like that. You have to use the keyword global, global. Okay, global A. Then what we can do? We can make the change. Okay, global A means it will refer the global A. Global A is what? A equal to 10. Okay, if I run this program means you can come to know 10, 15, 15. You can understand now.
It will completely affect that.
Yes, it will come. If you want to do any addition, any operation on over the variable means, for example,
No, sir. If I'm using global means
yes,
8th line also 15 printer, 9th line
yes,
also 15
yes,
printer.
yes, correct. That is, you can say 7th line will print the value 10, right? And 8th line we are calling the function. Inside the function we are using the same A only, which is defined in the 6th line.
We
A
are
equal to
changing
10
global
we
value.
are using. Yes, plus 10 we are adding. Then we ask you to print the A in the 4th line. That is inside the function. 15 will be get printed. So A value is now changed. A equal to A plus 5. We changing the A value. Which A value? Global A value. Right? You understand?
Sir,
We are using A inside the function. Global A only, no. So whatever changes we are making inside the function, it will affect the global A also. Then afterwards, the 9th line, we ask you to print the A. A value will be 15 because we updated the value. Yes, that's the doubt.
Sir,
Yes.
if you erase the third line and same third line is printed in 7th line, print A plus 5 means what will be the output, sir?
1 minute. I will just, what you are asking? Third line I want to erase.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In
Okay.
7th line, print A plus 5.
It will affect, what is it? 15 will print A plus 5.
Sir, it will 15 will print without we have write that global A in the second line, no, sir. Without that, it will print 15, or we have to write global A, sir.
No, wait. I didn't catch your point. I can understand in this way only. Just listen. For example, now 7th line it will print 15, right? Do you understood? In
Yes,
8th line, we ask you to print. That is, in 8th line means we call the function. We ask you to print A. What will be the A value?
10.
10. Correct, because we didn't update it. We are simply
sir,
printing
he
in the
is
7th line.
asking if you use this global value only, it will print 15 or like that is asking.
I didn't catch it. Can you say again?
Sir, if we erase the global value in second line,
Okay.
it will print 15 or not, he is asking, sir.
Wait, I will do. You are asking like that. I try to catch your point. For example, okay, I erase the second line in the function path. Then
Yes,
what you
sir,
are
yes,
asking?
sir.
Now output will be 15, 10, 10, he is asking.
10 only. Print A means it will refer
Seventh
global
line
A.
seventh line it will print as 15 or what is asking.
15. 7th line we are manually adding A to it. 5 to it.
Yes, sir.
What we are